from Cairo to Aswan. I've seen it all, but then when we arrived in Nubia, it felt like home. It was, for everyone else, it was different, but for me, it felt so cozy. And I know that even, when once my kids will grow up and I will be, while freeing myself from all those duties as a parent, I will go back and I will spend time in Nubia, especially, around Komombo.
I had a friend, when we were growing up, we had this kid in our school, and he had a long ass name, like I think 5 or 6 words, something like that, like a big one. And he got bullied for it so much. He was like, dude, what kind of name is this? Like, it's like 6, 7 words. Everyone has to remember that. And then he kind of told us, he's like, and they had his name tattooed on his left arm, like his parents or someone. So later he had to go to the newspaper and he's like, oh, from today I'll be known with this name, because it was a legal requirement. So he kind of shortened it down to like 2 or 3 words. But in his case, it was like when he was a kid, he belonged to some village. So their name was something like Santosh Koka, but in between it was like Santosh, Pavan Kumar, Vijay Wada Koka, like that kind of thing. And I'm like, what are these words? Like all these words in between. He's like, oh, the first word is like my father's name, second is grandfather, and third is my village. So he's like, oh, the kids were named like that because they used to lose kids in carnivals and fairs, like, in his village. So he's like, if anyone finds a kid, they look at his arm and they know who was his father and which village he belongs to. I'm like, man, oh, okay, that's pretty smart, but it's not going to fly in like 2002. Yeah.
So we have some other people on stage, Sandman, Abdu, and I don't know, number 7, how to pronounce your name. Welcome to the stage if you want to contribute to the topic about names.
Yeah, thank you. Hello everyone. I'm just entered on the room, so I don't know what is the topic exactly.
Yeah, I just said it's names around the world. Oh, Sandman. Hello, yeah. Finally, my goodness.
I had nothing to contribute towards naming or nomenclature, so I decided to be quiet. Very quiet.
Oh, yeah, just that very interesting word, nomenclature. I commend you for the vernacular.
Oh my God.
So you talked about the different culture or about different countries.
Yeah, just the interesting aspect of names, why we are named.
Sorry, I don't listen you well, so I don't know if I am just me.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, now it's okay.
Your voice got a bit cloudy back there, a little bit.
It's better now.
So we're talking about names and how people get their names and the different, oh man, I have like a 5-second memory today for some reason.
What do you call a 5-second memory? Like, there is the fish memory. What is a 5-second memory? Is it bacteria memory or something else? Something
I feel like, for me, it's like when something is on the tip of my tongue and then I forget what I was talking about.
Okay. So, by the way, my name exactly is Abdurrahim. So it is very complicated to pronounce in French or in English. So that I heard a lot of friends call me Abdu as an abbreviation.
Your friends have a problem pronouncing Abdurrahim?
Yeah.
Change your friends.
Abdurrahim.
Changes friends. And Gurpreet, welcome to the stage. I don't know if you want to say anything. This is the second time you asked to be on stage. I know earlier you didn't speak because there was a conversation, but if you want to say something. Okay. And now Mao. Mao Sui Nyang. Oh, you have to unmute yourself. There you go. Okay. Hi, Mao, and hi, Gurpreet. You were able to unmute. Good.
Hello, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
I was listening about history of names. I was quite interested in the history of I was studying French history. Then I have seen that in French history, people put a Roman number after their names, like Louis 16, Louis 14, Louis 15. I was wondering that why they didn't they use another name? I think my voice is not clear.
No, your voice is clear. I didn't understand your question. Can you repeat it?
I was asking that in French history, if you studied that people, most of the kings have a number after their name. Why it was like that?
I don't know.
Are you asking like historically speaking?
Yes,
Like
yes.
in the past?
Who is 15?
Okay.
Who is 14?
Because in the first place it was a part of belonging. So you knew the father was the first, the son was the second, and so on and so forth. And they would think the name would carry energy. So if Louis the First was successful, then he would call his child Louis the Second.
Okay.
Because he was successful and he wanted to give the success to his child.
So when this era ended, like after the Louis 16 or maybe after French Revolution, this thing.
Yes, it ended after France was not a kingdom anymore.
Okay, but when these students they didn't understand that who was the real king, maybe 15 or 14.
Well, it's a matter of learning by heart, I guess.
Yes.
Yes.
And what do you find interesting in the Indian names?
In Indian names, listen, I don't know many Indian names. I know them from Bollywood movies, but I don't know if this is accurate to real life, to be honest.
So in Bollywood movies, most names famous from Shah Rukh Khan.
Yes, but I don't know if people in India carry these names. You know what I mean? Like I see them in movies, but I'm not sure if the people are named this way, you know?
Most common name people use from Bollywood movies for their kids.
Okay.
In India, in this present time, most people give their kids name of they take from Bollywood movies. If mother is fan of some superstar, so she will give her child that name.
Okay. Do you have any names for your future children back in your head?
I haven't think about that because my wife is living in another country, so I don't know. She will decide.
Wait, that's the reason why you don't have any names in your mind? Because she lives in another country?
Because she said she will think about the kid's name. She's living in New Zealand, so I don't know what kind of name famous are there.
Wow, New Zealand. I know some things about, and I mean, are we not supposed to mention countries, Sal? Or is there context?
Yes,
Maybe
but
it depends on the context. If we are talking about names, of course it's okay to mention a country. But if we're talking about something else, it's not okay.
Got it. Okay. Okay, go ahead, Gurpreet.
Okay, thank you. And what kind of songs are popular in your country? With the, I think maybe with the title names.
Honestly, I mostly listen to K-pop, and I know K-pop is popular here. But I did want to say something though about names.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Chen.
Do you think the star change their name for famous for popularity? Because so many stars names are different when they born, but they change their names for fame and popularity.
Yeah, they do. But that makes sense because sometimes if they have a name that's another star already has, they have to change it.
Yeah.
I am from China.
Hi, Chen.
I
And how in USA people choose their name for their kids?
Honestly,
I use Duolingo study English. But yeah.
okay. So, do you want to tell them, or I don't know what you want to do? Chen, you have to make sure that you don't interrupt people while on stage.
Yeah. I'm English so bad.
Okay. Well, if you understand what I'm saying, you have to make sure that you don't interrupt people when somebody is speaking. Oh, he's gone. Oh, well. So as far as how people choose their names here in the United States, some of it is religion based. Some of it is based on their parents, and some people might also choose names of their celebrities or people that they admire. Like I was actually named after my aunt who passed away, but she died when my grandmother in childbirth, and that was a name that my grandmother wanted to give her daughter, but my mother, who was already born, saw that, the pain, and she really wanted a sister. So she gave me my name because of, my aunt. So there can be different reasons here why people name their children.
And,
Hello, Claire.
Do they inform church father after giving them name?
My father was fine with it.
No, you don't.
I mean,
in Western countries, you don't consult anybody. You can name your child how you want. You don't take it to a religious place, or you don't ask the parents. Is that what you meant, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Here we even have a new trend, Abby. They call them after fruit. So apple and pear. Like, this is the new trend now coming up. Calling a child after a fruit, like cherry and apple. You also have pear and peach. Yeah.
I don't mind
most of
peach,
them
If
are girls.
that girl is named Peach, she's going to have a hard time in high school.
Yes, of course. And even, peach in different countries have different meanings.
Yes.
So, Welcome to Albania.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Well, Apple is a nice name.
Apple.
Yeah.
Apple.
Really, Abby, you would call your kid Apple?
Gwyneth Paltrow, she named her daughter Apple.
She's not very intelligent, calling your child after an apple.
Yeah, she tried to be cool and spoil the life of that little kid.
No, she just made her more famous. You know.
Apple.
You know, Philip, I was...
Imagine, like you could, when guys become romantic, they call their significant others cutie pie.
They'd call you
her apple pie.
Apple pie.
That'd be nice.
If you were a cherry, Abby, I would call you cherry pie.
Cherry. That is actually a name, though, Cherry or Sherry.
Or maybe at her wedding, she falls on the cake, and you could say, "Oh, that's a cherry on the cake." Oh, it's possible.
Philip, I was wondering always about your name. Why are you called Philip? Why don't you have a Chinese name?
Here we go.
Yeah, I would have loved if my parents would have given me a European name, but they refused.
Who called you?
Yeah, I got a British name obviously because I was being born in Britain and everything in the UK. It's better for integration, I suppose. But yeah, I have a Chinese name as well. But yeah, Philip may have been something to do with royalty as well.
Have you never got the comment that you don't look like a Philip?
It's very misleading. Imagine we're calling out names and we say, "Hey, here comes Philip," and you turn up. Imagine the disappointment in the room.
Have you never encountered this, Philip?
Well, everyone thinks, oh, yeah, yes. Especially if you're, I suppose, if you are going for a job interview, and then your first interview is over the phone, like a phone interview first. So people then build up this idea that this Westerner's going to walk through the door, but then it's this short Chinese bloke.
No, like if you said that you never had that experience, I would have asked you to leave the room and come back in, and all of us show surprise. Oh my God, that's a Philip. Yeah, that would have worked. But I've noticed it. We have had an influx of Chinese companies in the last few years in Saudi Arabia, and all of them on their cards, on their business cards, they all have an English name. All of them.
Yes. I think Chinese, they love the Western culture. So anything in the West, anything that the West has, they also want as well.
Wow.
Yeah, so including names. So yeah, I mean, when I was in Hong Kong, you get people will have